Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Corner right. Good. 180.
That's Ibuka in motion.
What's that?
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On play action, Mayfield. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
180!
That's Ibuka in motion.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Good. 180. Start.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. 180! Real. Switch. Start.
On first down is Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2nd and 5.
Good. 180! What's that?
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
180! Up. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Good. 180. Run. Pistol.
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll run with White. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
180! Regular! What's up?
Here's a first carry for their running back. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Point it right. 20.
Motion man is Johnston. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Up, Nelson. Good. 180.
Mayfield to throw. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll take this down inside with 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Start.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Bucs. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23 yards.
And 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, start.
Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll throw here on third and short. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ready, you ready? Take go.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Set. 180. Crunch. Crunch. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll find Rashawn White. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
So a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Alert, alert. 180. What's that?
Baker going to hand it to White. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Rashawn White. Touchdown Buccaneers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
The 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Set to go now on first
Buffalo
and
18.
10.
Set up. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4.
60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60.
Hang up, and it's Benson running right. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Cougar 19. Go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60.
On second down, it's Benson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready. 70. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Arizona. The Raider now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. Finding space at the 40. Still on his feet. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Kings! What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Tampa.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
I would love to see his weapons lines do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33.
Tight end on.
What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Alert. Kings. What's that?
A give, and here's White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Good. 180. What?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The side, he's got Ibuka. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down.
Hurry.
They are set up with 1st and goal.
3 yards.
Run. Real.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs go up by 7. 28-21.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 7. Rig alert. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Go, Rig. Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
On the double. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Riggs. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the ready. Here we go. Start.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Warrior 70. Hey, smash. Hurt. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Check smash, check smash! Go street! Buffalo 18! Go!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's an Arizona first down.
Ready up!
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up! Cougar 19! Ready!
Now, faking the give. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
On the move at the 14-yard
70
line.
Ranger, 70
it's
Ranger.
1st and 10.
Ready!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Make you work for everything you
Cougar
get.
19. Riggs. Riggs. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Schrader's kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. 180. Hey, alert 33.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Second down throw from Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Real. Go. Pistol.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
And it, Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 29-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And they'll be set up now. Out past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Ready. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Handoff here. Up the middle. He'll get about 2. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up a screen here. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler. 8 Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Ray Benson, touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
31. Buccaneers, 28.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. 180. Regular.
Again for White. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Set. 180. Run. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. Now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
70 line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the
They get
46-yard
21 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 Lion. Cougar 19. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set. 20. What's that?
On first down is Mayfield. Little short pass here by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Alert, alert! Slip 180! Regular, regular, regular! That!
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Josh instead. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Run, run, run!
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Set! 180! Up, up! That's hot!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First and 10.
Good sec. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch the back on this play. Stop!
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Set! 180! What's up?
Trying the left side. Here's White. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here comes second and 4.
180! What's up?
Here comes White on the toss right. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal.
What's up?
Here's the run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
180! What?
They'll go with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cardinals 31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Yeah, Buffalo 18. 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This pass deflected and caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer.
Cardinals first down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here's 1st down.
79 Broncos. Set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown,
Here we go.
they could get this down to a field goal
19
with
Tiger.
a 2-point
19
conversion.
Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the
Let's
ship.
go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Cardinals 37.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Good. 180. What's that?
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, win here for the visiting Bucs. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.